All right, so here we go. So this is what I'm talking about here. So this is the neighborhood that I live in. You can see down the street there. These homes here are about 2.5, 3.3 million or so. And there's nothing, there's a Mercedes-Benz over there, but typically folks out here don't really have anything super fancy. There's somebody pulling up right now with a Volkswagen, Nissan down the street. You know, if you look down the street a little bit further, you have a Kia. So it's not what you would typically expect. And so, like I said, this is 1.3 miles away from the most expensive zip code in the United States. Tree-lined streets. You've got, birds out here chirping, doing their thing. And so this is the house hack that I'm talking about. So I'll go ahead and show you guys here real quick. Make sure that I don't show the address. But this house here, like I mentioned, is about 3,200 square feet. And close the door. When you first walk in, I'll just go a little bit wide here. Not anything super spectacular, as far as like, you would expect. So nothing too crazy, nothing too ordinary. It's a very nice, very straightforward, understated home. And if I walk through here, like I said, I'll just show you guys real quick. You'll be able to see, there's a lot of space. So this is kind of like a formal living room. It's something that we don't really ever use. I did store my bike over here when I was riding a lot. And this is another area here that's got one of these projectors. But this is the main living area that you have access to. So something I don't really ever use. We have kind of like the community area for the table. You got to have like the kitchen and all that good stuff over here. Name brand appliances, Viking type of stuff that you can see. So it's a very, very nice setup. And it's great for a house hack. And so like I said, renting a room here, I have 100% access to the whole entire house. And then outside, you're going to find there's plenty of trees. We got these huge Mondo lemons over there. Got a lot of outside foliage. There's all types of trees that have been here for a long time. We got the outdoor seating area, and then there's another cottage over there. And then my grill, which has been my favorite, the charbroil. And then you have access to the, whole entire outside of the house. So you got everything you basically need here. And all for one convenient price every month is what it works out to. So let me go ahead and show you guys the rest of the stuff here. This is the last bit of the things that I'm packing, that I'm going to be carrying with me. We have, pantry here where we keep the food. There's a room right there that's being rented. This is also one of the guest bathrooms down here. That's, full shower and all that. We got full appliances, wash machine, dryer. You got the, sink and stuff like that in here. And then when you walk down the hall from the entrance, I'm not going to show you the other roommates because the cleaning ladies just came, but there is a room right here. There's also a room over here. And this is the room that I am renting up until this evening. And so I'm actually leaving all the furniture and everything behind that you see here. So I've already moved all my stuff out. The only things that I'm taking with me that are left are, just the stuff right here, this stuff, my wallet. I'm gonna take that with me. I'm gonna take my bag. So everything else that I've bought over the last year or so, like the artwork, the bed, very comfortable bed, the pillows, the chair, this is one of those raise up desks, so which is really, really nice. You can press the button. You can raise it up, which is pretty cool. We got the standard IKEA issue stuff over there. The 4 monitors, I'm leaving all that stuff behind along with this. And then you got a bathroom. So this bathroom here is my bathroom, and I don't share it with anybody at all. It's got all the basic amenities. It's got the sink. You got a window you can look out, which is pretty cool. You're also gonna have, the full bathtub and shower apparatus in here. And I went ahead and installed a It's a ass washer, I guess you can call it. And I have, of course, you got to have a bidet wherever you go. You know, if you haven't had a bidet or used a bidet in your life, get one. It will change your life, forever. And so that's kind of, and then there's, plenty of storage that's underneath the bed. And then I have the closet here. I'm leaving, the hangers and all the bed stuff all behind. Let me see if I can turn the light on real quick. So that's all the blankets. I've washed everything, sanitized it. These are all hangers I'm leaving behind also as well. So it's a nice little setup. If you don't have a lot, which is what I really focused on, trying to get my life down to next to nothing, where if I ever had to like walk away and abandon stuff and keep it moving, I could, but I had to get at least the basic stuff here for me to be able to work, and then for me to be able to sleep, all that kind of good stuff here. So that's what you get for about $14.75 a month. It's an incredible house hack, and I'll go ahead and jump back over to the lab, and I'll wrap everything up. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the door so you guys can leave. Bye-bye. I'll see you in a second.